top 10 best sodas, everyone. I am the H&J Mage once again filling in, guys. Today we are doing top 10 best sodas, as I already told you. As you can see, a lot of sodas here in this picture are going to be in our list, guys, so sit back and enjoy the countdown. Number 10, Canada Dry. Canada Dry is a brand of soft drinks owned since 2008 by the Texas-based Dr. Pepper Snapple Group. Dr. Pepper Snapple Group. Is that a tongue twister or something? I really don't even know. For over a century, Canada Dry has been known for its ginger ale, though the company also manufactures a number of other soft drinks and mixers. Number 9, Diet Dr. Pepper. I never even heard of this. This thing was introduced in 1963, though, apparently, so I'm surprised that I haven't heard of this soda since, right then. Anyone who thinks Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke just aren't sweet enough, with the famous Be a Pepper campaign in the past, Diet Dr. Pepper has unveiled several high-profile ads aimed at younger drinkers. They seem to be working. Diet Dr. Pepper enjoyed a 5% domestic sales bump in 2010. Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper have appeared in recent Spider-Man, X-Men, and Iron Man movies, though. So I guess that kind of proves why this is popular, and it appears on number 9 on our list. Number 8, Diet Mountain Dew. Introduced in 1988, it's similar to Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew is aimed for young go-getters. From its first few years, commercials have featured young, mostly male daredevil types. Arguably the most frequently promoted diet drink in recent years. If you believe the advertising/product placement, Diet Mountain Dew is the preferred beverage of Freddy Krueger, the Transformers, and Abraham Lincoln. Number 7, Diet Pepsi. Introduced in 1964, its archival is from Diet Coke. Diet Pepsi was the third major Diet Cola after Diet Right and Diet Dr. Pepper, introduced almost 2 decades before Diet Coke. The drink has since developed many low-calorie competitors, including some distributed by PepsiCo. Pepsi Light was a lemon-flavored Diet Cola sold in the U.S. during the 70s and 80s, and this company currently distributes Pepsi One and Pepsi Max. And a fun fact, Diet Pepsi was originally called Patio Diet Cola. Number 6, Sprite! Introduced in 1961, the Coca-Cola Company beverage, created to compete with 7-Up, was originally promoted heavily as an alcoholic drink mixer, but it has since become popular with a much younger demographic and is marketed with much more forceful slogans, "Obey your thirst," alongside popular NBA players and hip-hop stars. Sprite had a product placement connection with the TV show Lost, which fans seem to actually hate. Here's a fun fact. Sprite released a product called Sprite Zero in 1973, more than 3 decades before Coca-Cola Zero was released in 2004. This picture is a little blurry, so I apologize, but here's number 5, which is Dr. Pepper. Introduced in 1885, Dr. Pepper has a very distinct taste, which tends to attract loyal customers. Most of the Dr. Pepper Snapple Group's advertising over the years, "I'm a pepper, you're a pepper," seems to celebrate its difference from the other colas. It's the oldest popular soft drink and was invented in Waco, Texas. How do I know the cities in Texas when I'm not even from Texas? Here's a fun fact. Randy Newman once wrote a Dr. Pepper theme song. Also, even the makers of Dr. Pepper don't claim to know for sure where the name even came from. Number 4, the actual Mountain Dew. Introduced in 1948, based on the advertising over the past decade and a half, Mountain Dew seems to be aiming squarely at injury-prone 17-year-olds. After the caffeinated, vaguely nuclear-looking beverage gained a reputation as rocket fuel, PepsiCo has associated the drink with fast times, all-night video game binges, and extreme sports to great success. Mountain Dew had appeared everywhere from Men in Black 2, which is a movie, to the X Games, but it will forever be in the product placement shadow of Mellow Yellow, which adorned Tom Cruise's car in Days of Thunder. Here's a fun fact, the name Mountain Dew was apparently a reference to moonshine. Here we are getting to the huge numbers at number 3, Pepsi Cola, introduced in 1898. Introduced originally with the far less appetizing name Brad's Drink, Pepsi has reinvented itself several times over the years, and since the 1980s has been aiming at the younger generation. In 1959, Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev and then Vice President Richard Nixon chatted while drinking small goblets of Pepsi at the Moscow World's Fair. Fun fact, the original Pepsi advertising tagline was exhilarating, invigorating, aids digestion. Number 2, Diet Coke. Introduced in 1983, after destroying Diet Soda Trailblazer tab in its first years of existence, Diet Coke has dominated a wide demographic. Diet Coke has always seemed aimed at a slightly older age group, even though it has become more popular recently among young adults and teens. Diet Coke benefited from perhaps the ultimate product placement in the U.S., the hand of the President of the United States. For 8 years, President Clinton was frequently photographed holding a can. Fun fact, artists ranging from Lady Gaga to Frank Sinatra have included Diet Coke on their touring contract rider. Throughout this whole list, I don't even know if I'm saying some of these names right, which I'm pronouncing, like the Russian Soviet Union president, like Nikita something. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't know. So if I'm mispronouncing something, I apologize by all means. It's just that some of these words are, very, very unknown to me. So yeah. So here we go. At number 1, the regularness of Coca-Cola. Introduced in 1983. Wait, not 1983. Am I crazy? It's at 1886. Pretty much, well, its target market is pretty much everyone. The 17% market share is higher than Pepsi and Mountain Dew combined, and the drink is reportedly recognized by 94% of the world's population. While hundreds of television shows, films, and other forms of media have featured Coke as product placement, we're declaring American Idol the winner for its relentlessly awkward Coke drops, narrowly beating out The Cosby Show. Fun fact, Coca-Cola was the first soft drink in outer space consumed by members of the Space Shuttle Challenger in something called a Coca-Cola Space Can. So there you go, guys. That has been the end of Top 10 Best Sodas. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like, guys. And, guys, make sure to comment your ideas, like suggestions. If you guys want us to do this Top 10 video, go ahead. Say it in the comments. Don't be scared. I don't think you guys are scared. Also, guys, if you have any suggestions about our videos, like, get better content, get better quality, don't be afraid to say it. Like, just, I don't care if you say it in really harsh words. We learn from our mistakes on YouTube, and we